bonus round, guys. We had the bonus round. Let's talk about it. Announcer backstage NXT's better than Colin Jordan. Okay, you want to stop getting up on Kalani Jordan, Gerard. You want to calm that down a little bit. See about 6. Do you think since Bronson Reed will interfere in the IC tournament match if he has a stake? Do you think he will? Yeah, Bronson definitely going to interfere. And I don't think Bronson's going to win the tournament. But yeah, let's get into the bonus round, guys. We are here, and we are talking about Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley, and we gonna talk about how would this be booked if it came down, because we know these two got some unsettled business, guys. We know they got it. We know it's gonna come to a point, and as Rhea Ripley stated in her promo, that these two are gonna have at it again. They're gonna hash it out, and it's gonna be crazy because these two have so much history, and we're gonna see what the next move is going to be as far as Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan. And this is going to be at Bad Blood. And this will be for the Women's World Championship. And the question is, how would you book Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley Bad Blood? Because we know it's for the Women's World title. We know that that's what's coming down to, guys. So, since it's coming down to that, this is not an official match, but we know it's going to get announced as a match. We know that's where it's going. We know that's where it's going. We know there's a lot of work that needs to be done regarding Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. Let's be honest, guys. We know that it was coming to. We know they was gonna at some point have this encounter once again. We know that's what it was going to come down to. Now at Bad Blood, they already had a match. We get that. Now we trying to figure out how would this end between these two. How would it end between Rhea and Liv? Because it comes down to one thing and one thing only, and like I said, it is about the Women's World Championship. That's what it comes down to between these two. It's not about no Dominik Mysterio. This is not even about Judgment Day. This comes down to the Women's World Championship. That's all it comes down to. And since it is coming to that, we got to see what the next move is going to be. Um, Liv Morgan has been champion now for what? She just approached her 100-day milestone. So since she just approached her 100-day milestone, we know that Liv Morgan is still on a run as champion. We know she's going to do whatever she can to keep that title. You know, she is actually on a great run. Believe it or not, she's on a great run as champion, and she's really come to her own this character. So I like how they doing that angle. But like I said, we know that Bash in Berlin is gonna set up Rhea and Rhea and Liv Part Two. Let's be honest. We know that this where this was going, and we know that because let's be honest here. This match, and I said this before, this match was all about Rhea and Liv. Look who won the pinfall for the team. Rhea Ripley won the pinfall. She called the pretzel pin, and she got that by pinning Liv Morgan. Remember, she pinned the champion Liv Morgan, the Women's World Champion, and she was the one pinned. This was not about Damien. See Damien standing over in the corner. Dominic went there, standing around. It came down to this moment and this moment right here, which is about Liv and Rhea. Rhea has never lost the Women's World title, and this is going to set up their match. Now we know, like I said before, we gotta go before we get to that. We gotta go over the history. Now the history shows they had a pride match at SummerSlam. We saw how that match went. This is when we saw the betrayal from Dominik Mysterio turning on Rhea. He linked up with Liv. Liv retained the Women's World title, and Dom cost Rhea the chance to regain the Women's World title. We know that's what it was going down. Other than that, though, That's the history there. They already had one match already for the Women's World Championship. Liv retained with the help of Dominik Mysterio. Will that be the case here this time around? And also, not only that's the history here, these two have teamed up before. Look at that. Remember, a couple years ago, these two were on the same show, Monday Night Raw. They teamed up together. They were a tag team. This were the short hair Rhea, pre Judgment Day, Liv Morgan, pre Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. And remember, Rhea actually turned on Liv after they kept losing. Remember, they kept losing for a while, and Rhea turned on Liv. Then also too, Rhea took out Liv. Cause remember, Liv Morgan was out with an injury. Storyline, it was Rhea that took her out. I think Liv Morgan was out for some months, and then she comes back. Then Rhea is still champion. She's the champ, and then she's taken out by Liv. And then Rhea has to vacate the Women's World Championship, leave Judgment Day behind, and then Liv comes in, takes her spot as the female member of Judgment Day. She gets with Dominik Mysterio in his whole history here, and it all leads up to this point here. Then they already had the match at SummerSlam. They already had the match at Bash in Berlin. Tag match, not one-on-one. Rhea, Terror Twins with Damian, Liv with Judgment Day, Dominik Mysterio, and now we are here for the Bad Blood. And it's going to be for the title. That's what it's coming down to. And now this match can go down in two different ways. It really can. But there's only one. We have to see how it's going to go down the proper way. Now, think about Rhea and Liv. This is not just going to be a quick match. These two are going to go out. They're going to be battling out for a while. At least that's how I would see it. I don't know in what capacity, as far as how long the match will be, but I do know that they're going to have a match at Bad Blood. I do know that it's going to get real nasty with those two, and it could get real creative because Liv Morgan has been doing well in cage matches, or it ain't got to be a cage match. It could be very well a Hell in a Cell match. It could be Liv versus Rhea in the Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood. That could be the whole thing here. It come down to that as well. Let's not forget about that part. Because I can see it very well going, that being the case between these two. And I'm just saying. But the thing about it is, with those two, they have to continue the story for SummerSlam. Rhea did not really, she lost, but it was due to interference. Now, Bad Blood here, it's either you could have a steel cage or you could have a Hell in a Cell. Whatever way purpose. The expected match between Rhea and Liv, it's going to be a steel cage or Hell in a Cell match. That's one way I see it. Now, it could go, like I said, since they have that match, Rhea could lose Bad Blood. She could lose. And it could be for the women's title. And let's say she comes back. She still has time. She still has time to try to regain the belt back maybe at some given point. Let's say that if she loses Bad Blood, she thinks there's no time left to get the women's world title. I think Liv will still be champion. Let's say next year she wins Elimination Chamber and she gets the right to compete against Liv Morgan at WrestleMania for the Women's World Championship. And then at that point, when we have that, it will be that match. And then at that given point, Rhea will regain the women's title. That's one scenario. Or if it don't go down that way, we can have Rhea. She can actually win at the Bad Blood. She can win, and then she she can regain the title there because Liv Morgan has been champ for 100 days. It could go either way. But how would you guys book that? Does Rhea lose or does she win at Bad Blood? Does she regain the title now or should she wait till later? Because Liv has held on to the belt now for a little over 3 months, you know. Or if she were to win, if Rhea Ripley won Bad Blood, let's say if on the flip side, maybe Liv Morgan regained the title on an episode of Raw, or maybe a crown jewel, because she could get the title again. Let's say Liv did lose, maybe that's the case. But I think Steel Cage and Hell in a Cell would be a great scenario between these two. I think that'd be a great idea. So I'm not sure. That's the only thing I'm trying to see. How would that go? How would that whole thing go between them? Now, what do you guys think of that? Liv Morgan title reign thus far isn't interesting as she's not defending the title. At least Mercedes Monet defending the title against all comers. Yeah, we know Liv is getting better. She's not the best in ring performer. She's getting better. She's also feud with Rhea. When Rhea's injured, it was turned down story. Yeah, she don't defend the belt as much. Don't worry, I already let the credit team on it. The position Rhea did to Liv Morgan is Kama Sutra esque. Yeah, that's exactly how we told the pretzel pin, she called it. How long do you see this feud going on for? That's a good question. How long do I see the feud going on for? I was saying until mm, no longer than WrestleMania next year, which is distracting folks from wrestling opponents or be a fighting champ. Yeah, this is good. We this could go back and forth. Either Rhea or Liv wins at Hell in a Cell, or Steel Cage at Bad Blood, and Rhea regains the title. She could lose it maybe a month later, a month and a half later, in a screw job, no DQ or something. And let's say Rhea tries to regain it again at WrestleMania. She wouldn't hold on against WrestleMania. So that's the only thing. Is there just a normal match, or it's going to be Extreme Rules, no holds barred? What kind of match you think it'll be? It's not going to be a normal match. They already had a normal match at SummerSlam. It will be a steel cage or Hell in a Cell, I believe, or maybe no holds barred. I don't know so much about Extreme Rules, or just let Rhea win a title in the story. Yeah, that's why I said she could win at Bad Blood too. It's Mia Yim giving a dangling carrot, but she's featured a lot. Nia Jax. Yeah, I think that's give us TV screen time. Rhea versus Liv, no DQ, just like Mia Yim versus SmackDown recently. That could be another scenario. We can have that too. That's actually not a bad idea. We can have no DQ, you know, or since this rivalry is getting so deep, as you stated as well, or we could do no holds barred. Let's not forget about that either. It could go either way. It don't have to be. I think it'd be better if you do a steel cage or a Hell in a Cell, but it also could be a no DQ or no holds barred match. I'm just saying that would be a great idea to book as well. And whoever wins, just keep the story going because this is a long story. Like I said, there was a lot of history between Liv and Rhea. These two were a tag team a couple years ago, and they were both baby faces. So them face off each other will be amazing, guys. It will be amazing to see how the booking will go on with these two, period. And I think that would be a great situation. I think it'd be very great for them how to book that and how it will go down necessarily. But other than that, you guys let me know in the comment section and the comment section and live chat what you think of how to book Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship at Bad Blood. How would you guys book that? What would be the best way to book it possible? And when does this feud really end? This is why P done feuding with Trick, Tap Dance, and Williams Famous. Yeah, Yeah, that's another story for another day. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think of this whole story between Liv and Rhea. Bad Blood's coming October 5th. It could be a number range of match stipulations, Hell in a Cell, steel cage, no DQ, no holds barred, whatever the case may be. But I would like to let you guys let me know what you think of that. Soon to be able to pop up for a red carpet ring. Again, thank you for checking out how to book Rhea versus Liv at Bad Blood. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys already know what it is at this point. You guys already know it is OUT.
Something happened this weekend, and I have been struggling with it since I retired. But this weekend gave me closure.
Wow.
It really did. Like, it was fun. Obviously, it was fun. I mean, you can't, doing this for as long as I have and being involved.